moment. I had a moment. I didn't. What did I? Yeah, I meant wrestling.
Press the start button to return to the title screen. All right.
We brought this up one night while we were playing Payday, but they should totally make another Def Jam game that isn't SingStar, and possibly with wider genre of music.
Well, apparently when they did Icon, I think it was, like the changes they made, no one really liked it. So Icon was like the least liked of the three, but it was also like the most recent release. And now EA just got rid of the license. That's why Konami released Def Jam Rap Star. So the aliens came to Earth by a giant meteorite that, if it actually hit our planet, would probably destroy something major. Like that. That was actually a pretty solid impact.
10 out of 10 impact. Would hit again.
10 out of 10 would deep impact again. Wait, what? This alien's like, fuck the Aztec. Fuck the Mayans.
Someone already asked, what do you think of Five Nights at Freddy's?
Fuck that game.
I've seen... Who did I see play that? I saw Michael and Gavin from Achievement Hunter play that game.
I've determined why I don't like Five Nights at Freddy's. It's because it's basically just a screamer video game, and I fucking hate screamers. Not necessarily in the I'm scared of them, just in the they actively piss me off. Because it's like the cheapest way to scare someone is just to like walk up to someone and scream.
It looked interesting in the way of like the gameplay mechanics, but it looked really dumb every other way. Like actually having to keep the power at like a reasonable level, and like it seems like a pretty unique idea for like a level in a game, not an entire game.
Oh shit, this is actually like 2D Contra right now. Yeah, and it actually plays like... What the fuck? Yeah, it actually plays like proper 2D Contra. What the hell? This was not training mode. You lied to me, video game. This is not even remotely what I was told to be ready for.
What the hell? You got the Contra bait and switch.
Exactly. It's almost like the developers knew what people liked about Contra and then decided to actually give it to them, and then bait and switch later.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this to be like, just kidding.
Just kidding, you gotta walk in 3D now.
That was all a joke. We just wanted you to think this was a good game. Oh, I'm seeing a ton of eggs.
Uh-oh.
Kikaya?
Kikia, thank you for subscribing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
Oops, hang on. Oh, never mind.
Someone just... Xeno Majors said, speaking of XCOM, I've been playing a ton of XCOM. It's actually way better than I was thinking it would be.
XCOM, like the original, or Enemy Unknown?
Enemy Unknown.
Enemy Unknown is pretty good.
I was playing it on stream and people were disappointed I wasn't renaming all the characters. They're just leaving them.
Oh, dude, why'd you do that? Yeah, you're supposed to rename them. You gotta make them over people in the chat so there's, like, emotional impact when they die horribly, eventually, because everyone horribly dies in that game.
Luckily, I'm just playing it on easy right now, and no one's died yet. Someone's gone to, like, 1 health a few times, but I've been able to get them back. Like, and not brutally murder them.
I guess that's good. I don't know. I'm just so used to like brutal murder being the thing. Yeah, that's XCOM is brutal murder.
Yeah, I play a lot of my games either on normal or easy, unless like the last game I think I played on the hardest, like Direct Retribution.
Okay, I'm confused. Why do I have a health meter if most of the things in this game kill me in one hit?
Science. Oh, seems us.
Oop, oop. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this right now. This is not good, but it's still better than the other game was, at least so far. Because at least this is Contra-like.
Oh, I think my internet was one that was derpy. Okay. Hello?
Hey.
Okay. I turned into a robot, according to your chat. My apologies.
Where's the sound in this boss fight right now? Oh no, there it is. The sound needed to take a slight break. It's back now.
Apologies if my mic was screwing up or my internet or something.
I can't tell if it's gonna use a super attack or blow up or both. Oh, it's both. Yeah, why have a health meter if it's just gonna actually die in one hit anyways? Sorry, you can't hear this, but the music just stopped from like this exciting boss music and went back to like a MIDI song.
MIDIs are the best.
I guess this is the grenade launcher? I can't tell what's my shots and what's actually like fire.
Ken just brought up a great point. How do you make a game about shooting aliens this boring?
Appaloosa Software found a way. God bless them. Oh man, I think they're actually known for like something decent too. So, or at least something well known.
What was the Appalachian game?
Appaloosa Software Games. Just look for whoever made C the Contra Adventure.
Appaloosa Interactive.
There you go. I was wrong.
Wow, they have a lot of games.
Anything like well known in that list?
Echo the Dolphin?
What?
On Mega Drive, Mega CD, Master System, and Game Gear.
Yeah, no, that's the original Echo the Dolphin.
As well as Echo the Tides of Time, Echo Junior,
So
Defender of the Future.
So they're known as the Echo of the Dolphin guys.
They also made, let's see, Castlevania for the Amiga.
There you go. This Konami just really liked them for some reason. I can see why with such stellar games as C the Contra Adventure.
They made RBI Baseball. The PlayStation South Park game.
Someone actually said they made Jaws Unleashed.
They did.
Well, shit. Also double well shit, because I just sent a 1-up into lava.
What else?
So I guess that means they're still around.
The company ceased operations in 2006.
Never mind.
Several of its developers moved on to Mythos Entertainment.
So I guess Jaws Unleashed was one of their last games then, if not their last.
Yeah, released in May 2006.
All right, I guess I'm destroying the train now. We're probably gonna end it after I either die or defeat this train. Yeah, that's a train.
You have to suplex it.
That train has a peanut inside of it. The train also definitely just stopped to kill me.
I want to know why they thought that tutorial was anything necessary.
I'm sure, like, Stage 2 is going to be that gameplay. I'm, like, 100% sure.
It's like, The first thing I can think of, but it's like Superman. Here's a 2D, then a 3D, then a 2D, then a 3D. Someone, what was I was watching SourceFed Table Talk yesterday or the day before, and Superman 64 came up.
And why?
Because they're like, what are 3 items you can go up to a store clerk and buy and freak them out? And then it was like, I think Steve Zaragoza said like rope, a condom, and a Super Mario 64, a Superman 64.
Alien forces have begun to now loading.
Begun to now loading.
Yeah, right back to start. I'm not going to put anyone through that again, let alone myself. All right, let's go to the fortune cookie.
Does that mean I get something?
Yes. Okay, that's not the right. That's the right button. There's what we need. Cool. So, for those who are new to fortune cookie streams, here's how it works. We pick 5 random games from my video game collection, and you guys vote to see what game we end up playing. Usually, there's a 6 option thrown in by anyone who's on co-commentary, which means John gets a game. And there's a special 7th option as well, because Arctic Scarab sent another collection of games, much smaller this time around, so I'm going to sneak it onto the fortune cookie list, because I wanted to still mix up things a bit. And the games he sent are interesting and eclectic, which is kind of why I'm like, I won't give them specifically their own stream, because I don't know how some people will feel about them. A lot of them involve shooting. But there's a lot that don't, and there's some pretty funny choices in here. So they're not on the cookie otherwise, so if you want to see any of these games, I'm not going to say what they are, and I haven't put a picture of them up. You have to pick that option. John, do you have a game in mind that you want to put on the cookie?
I'm looking real quick. I will definitely have one by the time you're done, though.
Cool. Meanwhile, here are other options. Shadows of the Dam for Xbox 360. That's an excellent game. F-Zero X for the Virtual Console. I'll probably just throw my N64 card in, to be honest.
Well, I was honestly thinking about saying F-Zero GX, so...
Well, if you want, we can still do GX.
No. Oh, do you have yours showing already?
Yeah, I'm still
Because I
showing
actually
it.
thought... mine is going to be Beetle Adventure Racing.
Okay, Beetle Adventure Racing for N64 is John's choice. Sigma Star Saga for the Game Boy Advance. Winged Wolf has a good point. An excellent game, it won't be picked then.
Twitch guys, their lag down pretty solid.
Nah, I'm seeing people just responding to F-Zero still, so. Dead Space Extraction for the Wii. I guess that's game 4, I lost track. Yep. And final game is... Sesame Street ABC for the NES.
Well...
This is going to be an interesting cookie vote.
Extraction's the one they put on the PS3 version if you bought the special edition, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or...
Yep. It was originally on the Wii as like a standalone game. I will point out before the voting happens, Sesame Street ABC has been played on stream before.
Please, chat. Please. I'll take anything but ABC.
So click on Dan the Enigma straw poll link once it's put in the chat, and that's how you vote to see what game we play next.
There it is.
Cool.
1, 2.
Slip over to straw poll mode. Put the correct one on screen. I am not looking yet. I don't know if I want to know. I can probably guess. Yeah, I guessed correctly. Sesame Street ABC winning with 170 votes, 29%. F-Zero X behind it at 160 with 26%. Mystery Arctic Scarab Game 133 or 21%. Beetle Adventure Racing 59 votes. Wow, that's a huge jump. Below Edge Racing, Dead Space, Shadows of the Damned, and Sigma Star Saga way in the back. This is basically between Sesame Street and F-Zero. What will win, Big Bird or Captain Falcon? I guess as long as there's two birds involved. Ban Sesame Street ABC from Cookie. No, it's there for like stupid reasons like this. All right, F-Zero actually takes the lead.
Yay.
By 3 votes. Since there's going to be a little bit delay on me saying this, I'm going to give it a minute and a half because it's also a close one. So you've got a minute and a half to vote, and considering how the delay is usually 30 seconds or more, that means you probably have about a minute.
So on my radio shows now, I'm doing straw polls every week to see what I'm gonna play for the night. I had mystery. One week I had just 5 normal games, and that was pretty close. Then in a week after, I had mystery game that won by like 75%.
Nice.
I was like, I better not do mystery games anymore.
1 minute left.
Oh man.
Looks like there's actually a small push to try to get Sesame Street to join, because like it keeps bouncing back and forth between 28 and 29%. F-Zero has 32% of the vote though, with almost 300 votes compared to 265 for Sesame Street ABC. We got 30 seconds left on the clock. I think we might actually have our winner locked in at this point, but who knows, because Sesame Street is still gaining votes.
We're gonna get that big wave of 6 to 8-year-olds want to see Sesame Street.
Oh no, it's trying right now, but I think everyone knows like, oh no, we need F-Zero, please. 12 seconds. 10 seconds.
People are like, I really want to watch Beetle Adventure Racing, but goddamn, I don't want Sesame Street.
3, 2, 1. That's time with 33% of the vote. 317 overall. F-Zero X is the next game on Fortune Cookie.
Solid game.
It is good. The problem is, I don't know what I have unlocked on my cart. Cause like I said, I'll just throw in the N64 copy. Because it runs as good as the N64 one. The N64 Virtual Console one, or sorry, the Wii Virtual Console one's a little weird. We're going to go to break. I'm going to run some ads, so if you need to go use the washroom, get a drink, do whatever, go ahead and do that now. And when we come back, Douglas J. Falcon will be driving a car for us. Preferably not off a cliff, but knowing F-Zero probably will happen. See you guys then.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you so much. Beetle Adventure Racing might have lost, but Sesame Street also did lose. Pretty solid at 22. I know my ABCs. I don't remember much of the N64 F-Zero. I know of like the SNES one and the GameCube one, but not too much of the N64 one.
What's up?
I was just somewhat talking to chat and seeing. I was saying I don't remember much of the N64 F-Zero. I know the GameCube one and the SNES one, but I can't recall the N64 one all that well.
The N64 one's where they added all those crazy characters that they have in the series now. Because originally, like, the first F-Zero had 4 characters, then suddenly X had 30.
Look at all the space we have on this cart. We can do everything.
Pretty much. I'll be right back.
Okay. Your almighty Lord Arceus. That's what everyone's asking. I want a Wii U F-Zero so bad. But I want it to be good. I want them to like keep it to what made the GameCube version so special. Just give retro all of Nintendo's old IPs. FU0. Captain Falcon in Mario Kart 8 deals. Oh! When does the Mario Kart Mercedes-Benz DLC come out? That should be like next week? I'm actually kind of excited to drive old Mercedes. '28th, so that's next Thursday. I think that's next Wednesday. Okay. I'm really looking forward to that. Also, you know, game fixes are always nice. Is that flat mat? I think that DLC is worldwide. I can't tell you. The old Mercedes car is essentially the Monopoly car. Kind of. Would not disagree. Batman. You're gonna be able to drive a Mercedes in Smash.
All right, what do you think? Think it'll work first try?
F-Zero, yes.
Well, let me just make sure with the game I know is in it that works. Yep. Okay, we may have to use the unlock code on this game.
We're talking about how excited I am to drive a Mercedes in Mario Kart.
Oh man, that's soon, isn't it, too? That's like this week.
They said next week. Next week on the 27th. I think more people are probably excited the fact they can just mash A as much as they want.
What?
Because they're going to be fixing the instant replay and next race.
Oh, yeah, no, that was actually super obnoxious. I haven't been playing 8 in quite a while now.
Someone said one of the old cars looks like the Monopoly Man car.
I'm seeing
also FU0.
FU0. I'm seeing some eggs that I missed here apparently. Or is that just someone with? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Nope. Hang on, we got to get that sweet opening guitar riff in again. I forgot how sweet it is. Actually, this soundtrack is like my favorite. The arranged album of the F-Zero soundtrack is phenomenal. All right, I can already tell I don't have everything unlocked. Let's see here. Yeah. We go to Novice. How many sets? All right, well, at least there's a decent amount. My problem is, I don't remember if I did this because I thought I wanted to challenge myself or if one of my friends deleted all my saves on me again. But I did have X Cup unlocked, which is the randomly generated cup, but it's not there. I've got half of them back, which means that, yeah, I only have 3 sets of cars. All right, let's get that unlock code.
You have the best friend.
I know. Well, I mean, back in like high school, I didn't like none of us cared really that much. Look it up on GameFAQs. Red Green, thank you for subbing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
My favorite song that Video Game Orchestra plays is Mute City by far. So F-Zero music is always fantastic.
All right, let's see if that did it. No, okay. Left shoulder Z, R shoulder up C, down C, left C, right C, start. Oh, no, the fuck? Interesting, I am doing something wrong.
For the longest time, I had the Grand Theft Auto all weapons cheat memorized.
Get the mode select and go da 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 da. There we go.
You just had to hum it.
I was on the wrong screen. That was actually the problem. So let's set it to expert. Why not?
The cheat code requires the Hey You Pikachu microphone.
My God. Here's the best part. X Cup. Every track is randomly generated. You will not know what you're getting until you actually start racing. Also, Gillman15, thank you for subbing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
And we've got all the cars unlocked. All right, who do we want to be? Do we want to be Douglas? Look at that Captain Falcon right there. Look at that. Or do we want to be, where is he? Do we want to be Mario, a.k.a. Mr. EAD? Who else was in here that's like just a... Oh yeah, no, I know. Do we want to be The Rock? John Tanaka? That's The Rock, let's be honest. Or do we want to be James McCloud, a.k.a. James McCloud? Who else do we have here that's very obviously a reference? That might be it.
Seeing a lot of Falcon.
I'm seeing a lot of Douglas.
Mr. EAD has the same stats as his initials in his name.
Yeah, that's it. Mr. EAD is actually an in-joke because the oh, I forget what EAD stands for, but it's like the internal development studio and like debugging studio in Nintendo.
Varluna just subscribed?
Varluna, thanks for subbing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
All right, I think it's pretty obvious we're gonna be going with Douglas at this point, but we'll probably just rotate through a bunch of them.